After talking all that smack, Ubisoft is back on Steam. That's right, Far Cry 6, the one game they said that they weren't going to have on there. But, well, Steam is the king and has been the king for a long time, guys. They're asserting their dominance here. You know, little by little, we're starting to see who the major players are going to be, right? For cloud gaming, it's going to be Microsoft. Console gaming, it's going to be PlayStation. For PC gaming, number one, as far as having a library, is going to be Steam. It's just easier to use. You know, you have the challenge out there from the Epic Game Store. And don't get me wrong, guys. Whatever free games that I like that they want to give me, I will take. You know, I did not mind getting that Death Stranding, right? And they have a few good ones that they've given out over time, but the store is just a mess. You know, the simplicity and ease that you can add games to Steam, the review process. I mean, they really have honed in that experience tightly for consumers. You know, and it's just, everything else just doesn't seem as convenient. You know, it's almost like back in the day having iTunes Music. You know, it's just superior to everything else, right? And it's just an easy way to keep my library. You know, I made a video a while back where, you know, these companies are trying to sue Steam, claiming that they did this, that, and the other. But, you know, I mean, people don't mind a monopoly when it works. If everything works fine and the customer experience is good, then people don't mind. Now, take in mind that, you know, not having competition, you know, it's probably not good for the producers of video games, right? Because they have to stick with the whatever commission Steam's gives them. But the customer experience is far superior, number one. Number two, if you don't have your games on Steam, basically nobody cares, right? If you are going to have any type of success in the PC gaming market, you have to be on Steam. Whether you're large, small, what have you, trying to go on your own is not going to work. The Epic Store has so much money behind it. I mean, huge amounts of money, all that Fortnite money, and look at what the store has become. I mean, that's just not having the right people in place, right? And it's not like you have to discover water trying to do this. All you have to do is do what your competition does. Maybe add something a little more, do something a little bit better, but they don't. I mean, the storefront is just horrendous. It's ugly. It's not a good experience. The reviewing games is a nightmare. I mean, it's all tilted for the developers not to get bad reviews, right? And it does affect, absolutely does affect the way, you know, games are reviewed. If you look at reviews from one store to the other, if you look at reviews on Steam versus reviews on the Epic Store, you'll see that they're much more shaded towards the developer because of all the requirements that they have, and, you know, the fact that you have to play a certain amount of time, that you have to get picked. I mean, it's just a mess. I mean, it's just a mess. And it's just a much more smoother experience with Steam right now. It's a better experience for the customer. And the market has spoken, right? People gravitate towards Steam. When people announce things on, you know, whether it's Kickstarter or whatever, they're announcing Steam keys. Nobody's saying, here's your Epic Store key. They have to buy. They have to buy an audience, right? By giving games away, by, you know, signing exclusive deals, this and that and the other. But let me tell you guys, I mean, when it comes to all these people, you know, that are gung-ho for the lawsuit, I mean, you're going to let go of a great inconvenience. I mean, a great convenience in your life, because having those games at my fingertips is amazing. And not only that, I mean, I have so many games that I haven't even played. You know, there's so many great deals there sometimes, and you just keep on clicking buy, and some games just sit there. They just sit there forever, right? But it's the convenience, it's the ease of purchase, right? And when I want to give gifts to my friends, you know, as far as games, it's also an easier experience. You know, I know they're also on Steam. I know their tastes. You know, I can look up their profiles. I can see what they reviewed. It's more of a community experience when I want to know about a game, right? I don't even look at reviews anymore. I don't care about the IGNs, the Kotakus, or Polygons of the world. I go straight to Steam and I read the reviews by actual players, right? What is their experience? You know, would they recommend the game or not? Whatever rating they give on there. And it's one of the places that I like putting my reviews on games that I actually play. So the experience is so much superior on Steam than in anything else that the market has spoken and has made them the dominant figure in the PC market. And it's going to be very, very hard for anybody to just come in and try to take over, especially if you have a horrible business model and the Epic Store is just a car wreck. And probably the most amazing part of this is that they have so much money and they can't figure it out. You know, and it's such a wreck that after all the talk that was done by Ubisoft, they had to come back, right? They had to come back. They said, they said that they wouldn't be on here, that this game wouldn't be on here. But at this point, if you don't have your games on Steam, it's just marketing suicide. That is where everybody's at. That is where the PC market is at. That's who you need to market to. All the major players, the people that really play and spend money on PC gaming, and I mean talking about real money, you know, day one purchasers, people that buy DLC, people that are really playing these games to completion and take the time to review them, you know, and really like to share their experience with other players. They're all on Steam, right? The majority you're going to find on Steam. Yeah, there's a YouTuber here or there, but let me tell you, you know, as far as sharing gaming experiences, right, and just seeing what other players are thinking about a particular game that's on PC, Steam really is the only way to go. It's the only game in town. And up to now, not even the powerful Epic Store, with all that money, with all that cash, with all those exclusivity deals, has not been able to make a dent. The market has spoken, and the winner clearly is Steam. They are the dominant force in this market, and I don't think anybody's going to change it anytime soon. They got a lock on this real tight. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.